fact that my life has been frozen in time in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic. I completed the remainder of my freshman year from my bedroom, but I was able to participate in the School of Science Summer Research Program, which was really cool. We researched Heronian quadrilaterals and even presented a symposium. It was a great honor to have been selected as a freshman to participate in such an incredible research opportunity. I'm currently finishing up my first semester of my sophomore year. So far, it has gone pretty well. The highlight of my semester was definitely taking part in my first in-person university production. The title, All on the Timing, perfectly suited the moment of time, which I was incredibly lucky to partake. I could feel that every person on stage felt lucky to be there in some capacity. That is what makes theater special. After almost 2 years of being apart, we were lucky to be next to each other, creating such an amazing art. I wore a hot pink dress that resembled a flight attendant's garb, alongside a barbershop quartet. Since theater is a collaborative effort, and since I have not had many chances to sing live with other people, even though we were all wearing masks, I have still felt more connected to people than I had in a long time. Speaking of theater, earlier this year I watched a movie called Wit in my theater appreciation class. This tragedy is one of the most beautiful works of all time. It embodies the human spirit in a way that is so rare. It expresses countless dichotomies, such as the natural and supernatural, the emotional and the emotionless, the hot and cold. The list never ceases to end. An unlikable character becomes likable, so her anticipated death is even more melancholic. Overall, it is such a marvelous piece of artistry that will remain with each and every person until the end of time. It is currently sitting very heavily with me. I have not been able to stop thinking about it since I watched it. That must mean it did its job. I'm so grateful that watching Wit was part of this course because, for me, it is one of those works that is truly life-changing to witness. So I'm grateful for having been exposed to it. The joy of theater has made me reconsider some things in my life. After the second semester of my sophomore year, I added sociology to my major. I did this because I had the room in my schedule. There was classes in sociology focused in the curriculum of data analysis, and most importantly, I thought it would help being able to solve the world's problems. Don't get me wrong, I still want to be able to make a difference in the world, but for my personal path, I think I need to feel like the most genuine version of myself in order to do it. Around the time of All Together Now, I was overflowing with joy, and I can recall that wanting feeling to last forever. It was at that moment I recalled that musical theater was no longer a minor part of my life. In fact, it involved a major part of my life. Therefore, I made the decision to change my major a second time to music with a concentration in musical theater. I do not necessarily know what will come next, but I am very excited for what is to come. I hope that this trend of normalcy continues and that I only become stronger, smarter, and happier every day. I know that there will be challenges, but I believe in myself and my dreams. There is something kind of beautiful about realizing